Hello, and welcome to the Revelry Gaming Podcast. I'm Danny.
I'm Daniel.
And we're back for episode 14.
14.
Ironically, BJ Blazkowicz spent 14 years in a coma.
Yeah.
As we were...
In a Polish sanitarium.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Weird, man.
Yeah.
Game's coming out Friday.
Yep.
That's some weird shit.
Excited. Very excited.
Yes. We are back on time, as usual. Shouldn't have any technical hiccups this time.
Yeah, I think we got our shit together this time.
We got fail-safe set up.
Fail-safes, extra programs running in the background.
Sure do. So something cool that happened this week, I ran into the guy at school who's commissioning the artwork for us and the intro for our videos, and he showed me like kind of a rough draft of what it's going to look like, and it looks badass, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Props out to this guy. What's his name?
Dude. His name's Court.
Court?
Court Castleman.
Fuck yeah, Court Castleman.
Yeah.
You the shit.
Isn't that a badass name,
That's a badass name.
Yeah, dude. So he showed me you're in like a Bloodborne-ish type outfit.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and he showed and I'm in some different shit.
I'm in a hunter outfit.
Yeah, a good hunter.
Fuck yeah, I'm a hunter in Destiny too.
Yeah, dude. So
hunter master race, as they say.
Yeah. That's why we put the hunter behind you right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So that'll be fun. What else? I think that's it. That being said, let's get into the show. How are you, Daniel?
I'm tip top. How are you doing?
I'm well. Thank you.
Yeah.
What have you been playing?
Just Shadows of Mordor.
Just that?
Yeah. I wanted to play more games, but I got drunk Saturday night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we re-recorded our episode because technical hiccups. And then I went over to a friend's house and was helping him some Halloween shit. We were drinking, and then I got fucking pretty jacked up, and then I was hungover all day Sunday. So I didn't play fuck all on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucked.
Just sat around
and watched
TV.
Movies. Yeah, I watched Baby Driver.
How was that?
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot better than I thought. There's a fuck ton of stars in that movie. Kevin Spacey's in it.
I love Kevin
Jamie
Spacey.
Foxx is in it. I didn't even know either of those two assholes were in it.
Nice.
And then
I've heard it's good. I need to watch it.
yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it. And
Nice.
then what else did I watch? I watched some other shit. I don't remember what it was. And then just played Shadows of Mordor.
Yeah.
Or Shadows of Wardor.
Wardor. Yeah.
Wardor.
Not Mordor.
Yeah. Play that some more. Still liking that. I earned $5 in it last night.
$5.
Yeah. Game give me $5.
Oh,
I was
in gold or whatever
yeah,
it is.
in the in-game currency, which equates to $5. So I'm looking at it as I made $5.
Oh, nice. Did you buy some chests with that?
No. I figured I'd wait till I was max level. I don't know how the chests drop. I assume they drop at your level. Mm-hmm. Would make sense.
I'm pretty sure they do. Would
make sense.
I bought a few of them with just the Mirian in the game, and they all dropped at my level.
Dude, it took me so long to figure out you could do that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just couldn't fucking grasp it. Like, I was looking at the wrong ones. I was always looking at the gold chests.
Oh, I gotcha.
Shiny.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
yeah, there's some of them that are like white.
Yeah, the silver chests. Yeah, I bought a few of those. Dude, I have so much Mirian. I have like 40,000 in Mirian.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and then I did an online mission. I must have did like an objective because I didn't even know you could actually earn the gold in the game, which I think is a lot better. I'm not as mad about loot boxes being in the game if you can actually earn the premium currency. I haven't looked it up, and I don't know exactly how I did it, but it gave me 500. And I was like, oh, that's like $5.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. And then I'm assuming you can do like challenges or something to get more.
Right.
But I don't know how much. I mean, I should probably look this up, but I just really don't give a shit. So I was like, oh, cool. I'm like, I'll save that for when I'm later in the game and I need it.
Right.
So I just been killing orcs, unlocking orcs.
Nice.
Running around doing shit. I got like
still fun.
60% of the trophies. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm having a blast. Still fun as shit.
Hell yeah. Right on.
What about you? What have you been playing?
Well, Saturday, last episode, I talked about how I beat The Evil Within 2.
Yep.
I think I did, right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. So beat The Evil Within 2, and then after that, I kind of just like, I don't know, didn't feel like playing too much over the weekend. So really, I watched some TV shows that I've waited way too long to watch.
Right.
Yeah, I watched Stranger Things.
Yeah, you didn't like it.
No, it's not that I didn't like it.
Dude, he said he hated it. No,
fuck off. No, I didn't hate it. I feel like it sort of fell apart at the end.
See, I liked it. I like how it ended.
Yeah, maybe I need to watch it again.
I just kind of, I don't know, it just seemed like kind of how it was going to conclude to me. You know, like, you knew 11 was going to save everybody's asses and shit, and then, you know, you knew they couldn't actually kill her. Spoilers if you haven't watched this, but if you haven't watched it by now.
If you're dumb shit like me and you wait 2 years.
Yeah, new season's out on Friday, so.
Yeah.
If you missed it, you're fucked.
Yeah, but I did enjoy that. I thought the characters were really good. The storytelling and the plot was cool. But I don't know. Maybe I just need to watch it again. Just to, you know.
I thought it was great.
Yeah, and then I started Jessica Jones again. And
you never finished that?
No, I didn't. Oh, so I started it from the beginning. I'm like,
so fucking good.
Yeah. Well, I'm about 5 episodes in now, and now I like. I don't know. Suddenly, I like TV again. You know, I don't know what's going on.
I go through those spurts too. I won't watch any movies for months at a time, and then all of a sudden, I'll watch every movie that I missed in that month.
Yeah, yeah. But other than that, I got about 6 hours in of The Fractured Butthole, and I like it a lot.
Yeah,
I like it a lot. Yeah, there's a lot to that game, and it's fucking hilarious. Like the bit I went through last night was just absurdly like stupid but hilarious. You basically go into a strip club with you and your combat buddy. It's the diabetic kid from South Park. Okay. If you've seen South Park.
I don't watch too much South Park, so.
Okay, he's kind of like a lesser known character too, the diabetic kid, but his superhero name is Captain Diabetes. And you break into a fucking strip club trying to find intel from a stripper, and then this big booty bitch comes and chases you, and you gotta run from her, and it's just all this disgusting and just gross humor, but it's pretty awesome. So I might play more of that, or I will play more of that, I think.
Hell yeah.
So yeah,
you finished Persona 5 yet?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, thanks for staying on top of that. Well, should we get into the news?
Yeah, let's get in there.
Not a huge week of news. We got 6 items.
Right.
6th one is going to sort of lead into our topic of the week, which, by the way, if that's what you're here for, I'll leave a description or a timestamp in the description below. You can click on that and skip the news if you don't care about it. But
on with the news.
Yes, let's start with number 1. Final Fantasy 15 Comrades, the upcoming multiplayer expansion for the title, has been delayed.
Oh, shit.
Originally slated for release on October 31st, it will now launch sometime in early November. According to Square, this delay is, quote, due to final adjustments and to create the best possible experience, end quote. So they're not really saying much. I think they just needed to...
It's kind of odd delay. October 31st.
Yeah.
Day before November, and they're just saying early November.
Yeah, which I'd guess it's probably going to come like the 14th through the 15th, like mid-November.
You think?
Maybe. I don't know. You think they'd have a date, though, if it was just 2 weeks or so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This seems a little silly, but I just thought it was funny because I was like, oh, once again, Final Fantasy 15 stuff.
Delayed.
Never seeing the light of day.
Yeah. These are fucking slacking.
Yeah. It seems pretty fun, though. I mean, we've talked about this.
That game?
I would imagine not.
Like, fuck.
I mean, not in big numbers anyway, right?
I was going to say, who's playing this fucking game still?
Right. Maybe this is incentive to play it more because it's co-op, essentially. So, yeah, little story there. Not much to say other than sorry to the fans who have been waiting. Sucks for you.
Find a new game. I got one for you. Wolfenstein 2.
Wolfenstein. Yep, exactly. All right, number 2. Another small story. Microsoft has, not small, but pretty short. Microsoft has fully discontinued manufacturing of the Xbox Kinect.
Shocking.
Oh my God. Yeah, I can't say we didn't see this coming.
Yeah.
I thought it was dead already.
Yeah, I didn't even know they're still making them.
Right?
They've really, what the article has here, they've made, 2017 has seen 3 Kinect specific games. And they've only had 21 total.
21 total. That's insane.
Yeah.
I would have guessed there were more than that.
And this is why the fucker was $500 when it came out. Was it $500?
The Kinect?
No, the Xbox.
Oh, the new Xbox?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it had to be included.
Yeah.
Silly. silliness. Yep. I remember the first time I ever saw this, like even in person, and I was like,
"This ain't gonna work.
No, this isn't gonna last. People aren't gonna play these games."
No.
I had a friend who used like the workout game that they had. I've since forgot what it's called. And like he wasn't really using it to work out. He was just like, "Oh, this is cool and I want to see what it's like." And it was just the silliest thing I'd ever seen.
Didn't it have like video recording too? You could like record you while you're doing your workout routine and shit.
I think so, yeah.
Who the fuck wants to see that shit, dude?
Right. It was like fun. It was cute in the beginning.
For hilarious purposes, it'd be hilarious.
Yeah, yeah. Like there was one. I think he had played a game too. Like it was like a roller coaster, or you were on tracks or something, and you had to do specific fucking things to like stay on the track. But like it was lean? Like a roller, leaning and shit like that.
And shit.
And there were certain parts where, like, it would snap a series of pictures of you.
Look fucking stupid.
Yeah, and they were like, do a bunch of stupid shit or like do whatever you want. And then at the end of the little mini game, it would show those pictures. And it was just
see, that's mildly entertaining.
Yeah, like it was cute for a little while.
But all like gimmicky shit, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, not surprising. I think people are going to be happy about this. Mm-hmm. You know, Xbox fans, they don't want that shit, right?
Well, I mean, why were they still even making it?
Yeah.
I can't believe they didn't discontinue it long ago.
Yeah.
As soon as they stopped bundling it in the Xboxes, you think they would have been able to cut off production of them.
Yeah, which didn't take long, did it?
No. Took like
a year?
A year, maybe a year and a half, I think. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't follow Xbox too closely, but it didn't take long.
Yeah. Which, it made me want to look into something else, too. The HoloLens.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know shit about what's going on with that.
It's still, I think, just a test idea so far.
Really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the Xbox One X has, like, a partnership with Oculus, I believe.
Oh,
so
do they?
Bring some Oculus games to the One X. It'll have, like, compatibility abilities there. You know, I mean, how that's going to work out, who knows? Mm-hmm. But I guess it's instead of creating their whole own VR thing, that's an option.
Makes sense.
But
rest in peace, Xbox Connect.
Yep.
You were never cool.
Yeah. You were never necessary.
Bye-bye. All right, number 3. According to NPD sales numbers, Destiny 2 has been the top-selling game for the month of September. Not only this, but the game is apparently the best-selling game of 2017 to date. So we pulled this from IGN, who pulled it from NPD, the NPD group.
Yeah.
Who gives...
It really seems like cagey about their numbers and shit.
I know.
I'm pretty sure they don't count digital sales.
Oh, really?
I'm fairly certain, unless they started adding it. I don't remember. Maybe they did start adding digital sales.
Well, it's strange because if you go to NPD, like npd.com or whatever it is.
npdgroup.com.
Yeah. And you try to look up numbers, you can't see it.
Yeah. You have to have some sort of login, like approved login, like be like on IGN or something.
Yeah.
It seems like.
There seems to be like a little form too where you can like put in your information and, you know, where they can contact you to send you information. So it's not even like a login, but there is a login too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why they're so tight-lipped about this.
Right?
You know?
Like, you think that'd be like information that who gives a fuck?
Yeah. But knowing Destiny though.
Yeah.
It seemed like, you know, not to knock them.
The way it's in quotes, it just seems weird. Now, I have no doubts that game sold.
Oh yeah, no doubts at all.
But
yeah. Why not give us a number?
Yeah.
You know, because there's also Horizon, which of course was an exclusive, but that sold really well.
Yeah.
Zelda,
which only on Switch, and at the time there wasn't that many Switches, but it's still selling. Is it on the numbers at all?
For the month of September? No. Yeah. That's what's strange too, is this article from IGN.
It is. It's right there. Second from the bottom.
Oh, yeah, it is. I'm sorry.
I'm telling these guys bullshit lies, man. Fuck, bro.
My bad.
I know fuck Nintendo, but still.
Yep.
Can't lie about numbers.
Nope, they're not there. Never was there.
Nope. Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So anyway, this article from IGN, it's just a little strange.
It's weird they quoted it.
Yeah.
Because they quoted that, so we're guessing the quote came from MPD themselves.
Yeah.
But they don't have no like actual numbers or anything to like...
Nothing to show us.
Yeah, give us a basis on how they got that.
Yeah, Destiny 2 is now the, quote, best-selling game of 2017 year to date, end quote.
What does that mean, year to date? Do you know what that means?
I assume they were just talking about
like
for the year up to this
that
date.
Yeah.
Which this was published on the 23rd. So, I mean, like, I don't know why you'd, be all
cagey about
convoluted and cagey about the way you'd want to word that.
Well, if you put it this way.
Either way, like, point being, I just wish these numbers were a little more accessible for people, because plenty of developers tout their numbers all the time,
Yeah, Activision, I don't even think has released any real sales numbers as far as how Destiny's done. I think they said
even for Destiny 1 or just Destiny 2?
No, just Destiny 2.
Oh, okay.
And then there's the whole concurrent players fiasco thing that happened. Is that in here?
Yeah, well, we can mention that too. There were a few things about Destiny we wanted to sort of tie in with this.
Where was that at?
It was at Destiny Tracker, right? So if you don't know about Destiny Tracker, while Daniel pulls this up, Destiny Tracker is I don't know exactly how they do it, but they basically pull all of your stats from the Destiny servers, right? Yeah. And give you that information like time played in game, which is something the game doesn't tell you itself. Hours spent in certain activities versus the others. And one of the biggest things that people were going off with recently is the number of concurrent players in Destiny.
Right. Hold on. I'm trying to pull that fucking shit up. I can't find it.
That picture of the statement. Yeah. So it was always a picture of a graph with how many people were playing and how many unique users logged in that day. And they had PvE players versus PvP players. And obviously, it was on a steady incline up when the game released.
Yeah, daily Destiny population. It says daily unique players. And then you can see from a while back up until September 6th when the game launches, obviously it spikes all the way up.
To like, what, 3 million or something?
Above 3 million. Like almost 3.5 million. And then it kind of drops down on looks like the 12th or so. Then it spikes back up even higher, and then it just has been tailing off ever since. And then people are pretty much using this information as saying, oh, Destiny 2's dead. There's nobody playing it. It's lost X amount of players over the last, month.
Which is sort of hyperbole because it still has remained at least above 1 million until today, I think, or something. Or it's gotten close to dipping below 1 million players. But either way, like, they are sort of...
Yeah, up till I think the last time they had it stopped was on the 18th. Or
the 18th.
Or, yeah, I can't tell. The 16th, maybe.
Okay.
And you can see where it drops just a little bit below 1 million players.
And that's for PvP players, too.
Well, I think, exactly.
Yeah,
it's
but
PvP,
either way.
And it's still like 1.75 for PvE. Mm-hmm. But people were using this, putting their own spin on it. So Destiny, the guys who were at Bungie, had to make an announcement. We removed this chart because people were using it to spread a false narrative of the Destiny 2 player population. Daily unique users is a misleading statistic to use as a basis for the active population of the game. Any game in that matter. That's what they said. I think that's wrong. I think it was for any game in that matter, but I don't know.
Well, it's because that tracker group or whatever
they track
it is.
Other games?
Yeah, there's some for Overwatch.
Okay. Then that kind of makes a little more sense.
Yeah, other games as well.
And then they go on to say not everyone plays video games 24/7 except Destiny players. Besides maybe at launch. Besides Destiny players, those fuckers were always on. Trust me, I was one. It sucked. And then we hoped our article would have cleared this up, but it seems it hasn't. To halt people from making false narratives based on the numbers we provide, we decided to stop showing them in our chart. So they pulled that information. You can't even get to it anymore.
So they basically said, hey, here's some information that gives you, or here's a graph that gives you certain information, but it's not accurate enough for you to use it.
We're pulling it.
in the same sense you're supposed to use it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't fit our narrative, so.
Yeah. We don't want people to be saying that, oh, nobody's playing our game anymore. I guess that's going to convince people that nobody's playing their game anymore.
Yeah.
So then they'll stop playing too.
Maybe people are just like too highly influenceable.
That very well could be. They go off what they read on the internet and then they just
influenced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just
which is silly.
Nobody else is playing it. Oh yeah, that game's dead. It's dead. I'm not going to play it no more either.
Yeah. Which maybe could be the case, but it's like, I mean, we have friends.
If you're one of those people, then fuck you. You suck.
Yeah. Like our friend John.
Yeah.
He hears us talk about how we are over the game completely, and he's still playing it.
Is he?
I think so, yeah.
I asked him the other day. And
I was online last night, and I saw him on there in Destiny. I was like, oh, he's still playing. Cool. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
there's shit I want to do. I want to do the raid again. I want that fucking shotgun still.
Oh, the
Arcari
something or another.
The fucking badass shotgun that only has like one bullet in it, but fucks shit up.
Yeah. The big boomstick.
Yeah, I want that. I don't know why.
Yeah, but I thought that was really strange.
I think they really fucking blew it with their trophy list, I think.
Oh, with Destiny 2?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That was way too easy.
It was pretty easy.
It was way fucking easy, man.
Very, very easy. I think I looked at it last night, and I think it's up to 4.5% have the platinum trophy. And that's pretty high for a game really that's high. A month and almost 2 months old now.
I don't know what Destiny 1's at. What's Destiny 1? Did you look at that by chance?
Like 2 point something.
Yeah, that one had
that was 3 years old.
Yeah.
You know. When I got it, it was at like 1.2%.
Yeah, I think it's about what it was at when you got it together, right? We did the Flawless Raider.
No, you got yours before mine. I'm pretty positive.
Oh, you might have had to go get ghosts or some dumb shit.
That's what I had to do, yeah. And I had to do the Rift or fucking multiplayer or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah. Remember? Yeah. Back when multiplayer had other modes besides just competitive and... Oh, yeah, we could just rip on this game all day.
Yeah. But it's interesting to bring up because, like, it seems to me like the community of Destiny, like the hardcore community, they'll defend their game no matter what.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, then you're wrong.
Yeah.
And, you know...
There's something wrong with you.
Yeah. Not everyone. Like, I don't want to bash the whole community, but there's...
The gameplay is so solid, though. Like, I really wanted that game to be fucking badass.
Oh, yeah.
And I think I really probably blame Activision.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For
like,
sure.
The publisher always wants to hit a fucking certain date. They have shareholders and shit. The game has to come out and release. I bet the developers knew.
Mm-hmm.
They had to have known. They're like, fuck, dude.
Yeah. Or
none
at least...
of this shit is ready. Like, we have other ideas that we wanted to do and other things to put in, but...
Mm-hmm. They were just stifled by their publisher. Yeah.
Like, no, it has to come out September, this date.
Yeah. Yep. I'm sure they found that out shortly after they signed their deal with Activision during development of D1.
Because it was penned as a 10-year plan.
Yeah. Yeah. And they got stifled by Activision.
Yeah, people think, that's a fucking long... No, it's not a long time in video games.
Yeah.
It takes at least 3 years to make a game.
Mm-hmm.
At least.
Oh, at least. Yeah. At least.
Shitty deal.
Yeah. Let's move on, though. We can talk about Destiny a lot and talk shit on them.
Yeah.
But we won't. Number 4. Number 4, Metal Gear Survive now has a release date, with the game launching February 20th, 2018 in the US and February 22nd, 2018 for Europe.
Ha! Suck it, Europe. You gotta wait 2 extra days to play the game that nobody's gonna play.
These dates span across all platforms, including the PC version. Have you seen anything on this game? There was some footage. There was like some gameplay shit.
Did they add some new shit? To see?
Yeah. So, where did my thing go? This game's so
fucking bizarre, dude.
It is.
Oh shit, we still have this license, but like,
well, and they still have the Fox engine too.
Yeah, and we still have this badass engine.
Yeah,
and we should make something on the name.
Yep.
Let's make a Survive game about fucking zombies.
Yeah.
In an alternate dimension with nothing to do with fucking anything else. All right.
You know more about Metal Gear than I do, for sure. But I'm glad I'm not...
developers believe in this game, like the name or anything, or do you just think they're trying to make a fucking I mean, obviously they're trying to do a good job because that's their fucking job. But, like, do you think they're at the, like, kind of just like, what the fuck ever, bro? Just don't even give a shit.
I have no idea. Like, I wish I knew because, yeah, this is pretty much like, I don't know if it...
Like, maybe they're trying to make they got to be trying to make a badass game, and they're just like, fuck, dude. It has to have this Metal Gear name attached to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, if they would have named this something else, it might do better.
Because they could use the Fox engine, right?
And they could make it the same, idea, but they're, like, trying to pigeonhole it into the Metal Gear universe. Why? Like...
Yeah, that's what's especially weird is, like, if Kojima isn't attached to this.
Yeah, those people are diehard Kojima fans that follow Metal Gear. I love fucking Kojima. Like, I ain't going to get this fucking game.
No, me either.
I have no intention of even playing it, ever.
No, not ever. Never.
Not ever. No.
See that? That's voting with his wallet.
Like,
even if you got it used?
You, Konami. No, not even if I got it. I won't buy it used. I still got to spend money on it. No.
That's true. What if I bought it and then gave it to you?
We gonna buy yourself a copy too, like, so we can play it together?
No, like if I borrowed it to you, you still wouldn't play it.
No, it seems like it's gonna be an online type of game too.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's some microtransaction bullshit going on in there. There's got to be, right? You're building up a base, fighting some cybernetic weird zombie things. I don't fucking even know what the fuck's going on. It's Metal Gear, so it could be anything.
Yeah.
You can just make some shit up and be like, yeah, it's canon.
No. Yeah. No, I was just messing with you, but I'm not gonna play this either. If it doesn't have Kojima, then I respect that man enough. And after what happened with him and Konami,
they told him he couldn't go to the video game war. Nah, fuck you, fuck you. Get the fuck out of here! I ain't supporting that bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, it looks interesting enough, I guess, if you're interested in playing this game, but it seems like they're sort of riding on the coattails of, like, some of these builder games. Because that's another, like, added thing here is you
like
can...
in Fortnite, you can kind of construct shit.
Yeah, very Fortnite-esque. Yeah. And I don't think they're necessarily...
But on the Fox engine?
Yeah.
See, that's what they should have fucking did right there, dude.
They
should have fucking twisted it, delayed it, and turned it into a PUBG fucking clone on the Fox engine.
Oh, shit.
That would have been a good idea.
Probably.
And probably renamed it. Or called it Metal Gear Solid Battle Royale. Maybe you can call it that. Yeah, you have to come up with a more clever name that's kind of the same thing.
Battle Arena.
Fight area. Super generic, dude.
Fight area. Or just fight area?
Just fight area.
Okay.
I was trying to think of another name. I had to repeat the first word just to think of another one.
Metal Gear Fight area. Yeah, so interesting, I guess. What
do they call the? They had the VR missions in the original one. They had, like, Metal Gear Solid VR missions. Remember that? They could call it something like that.
In the original, what?
Yeah, when the Metal Gear Solid, and then they came out with Metal Gear Solid VR missions, and it's pretty much like training areas.
Yeah,
it was just like all kind of like a holodeck looking thing, like the grid, and then you just kind of had to sneak through the areas.
Yeah,
it was just like try to get through the areas fast. Type missions. They could call it something like that. Fucking battle missions.
Battle missions.
That's what it'd be. Yeah. Battle missions.
Dude, I never even, like, caught on to that all of these PUBG things have such silly, simple names. Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Fight Zone.
PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Battle Royale for Fortnite. It's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
We don't even need a name. People will buy into.
Did you watch that video I posted earlier? The fucking guy hiding in the bush?
Yeah.
Fortnite?
Yeah, I did. Comes out and fucks everybody up.
Yeah, it's an IGN video. This guy's hiding in this bush, and there's 4 people, and they're running around looking for him. And he fucking just jumps out of the bush and just blows them all away with a shotgun.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking funny.
I
don't like the game, but I do appreciate what happens in the game. But...
yeah, so I'll be interesting to see the reception on this because I think you're right. I think there's so many people that are just diehard Kojima fans. They're like, nope.
I'm in a couple Metal Gear communities on Facebook, and they're pretty vitriol and fucking hateful on this fucking game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good. They fucked up.
Yeah.
I think it's wrong that they're even trying to make another one, personally. Yeah. Like, this is Kojima's... it's his game.
And you made him make it for fucking years.
Yeah.
Like, they forced him, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. There are tons of other people that worked on the game, too. So maybe that's...
yeah, but even Metal Gear Solid 3, he wanted to be something else. But they made him pretty much forced him to make it. I mean, I don't know if they had like a fucking gun to his head or anything, but
yeah,
they probably just pushed him. Hey, it should really be a Metal Gear game.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Did legal jiu-jitsu on him and forced him into doing something he didn't want to do. Anyways, let's move on. This is our last
story.
Kind of story proper here. Just a fun one. Mostly it's for us.
Yeah.
This is for you and I, Daniel.
Yep.
The PlayStation's collectible cards are back again for the PlayStation Experience 2017 event, taking place in Anaheim, California, December 9th and 10th.
Fuck yeah, and son of a bitch at the same time.
Yeah, if you haven't heard us talking about these yet, it's all these collectible cards here. We have all of them.
All of them, except the second year they fucking got crazy and had 2 different versions of each card. So they had a platinum version and a bronze version.
That's right.
Was it bronze or was it gold? I think it was bronze, huh?
Bronze and then platinum. Yeah.
Which was like the rare version. It was the same number. It just had an asterisk next to it for being the rare version.
Mm-hmm. And different color foiling.
Yeah, and different cover foiling.
Yeah.
But we got all the cards. I think we got over half of the platinum versions as well. I think I counted them out one time.
Yeah, something like that.
There's a fuck ton of them. It was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. And we were trying to figure out earlier if we had talked about this, but this was just us.
I swear it was posted when they first announced it, but I tried to look up the story. I couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm just thinking about last year, maybe? I don't
don't know either. But of course they're back.
Yeah, they're back.
Of course they are. I kind of, going into last year's PSX, I was kind of dreading it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of fun. I mean, we do end up seeing more by hunting those cards. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Because if we didn't have those things to go and get, like, I think it's a pretty genius ploy, honestly. Because if we didn't, we'd go and
go look at those fucking some of those obscure games.
Yeah. I mean, now I would, because I know what I'd be missing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think it's a good ploy.
Yeah, but not everybody's been to every one, so they're not going to go to every single booth. And some of the devs that they have there are so fucking cool to talk to.
Oh yeah,
and that's becomes the best part of the entire show is talking to those guys.
Oh yeah,
especially the smaller studios.
Mm-hmm.
A couple people working on the game, they're there. You can just talk to them, bullshit with them.
Yeah,
ask them about shit. Tell them what you would change if you see something you don't like or you see something you think could be better.
Yeah,
they're open to criticism. Feedback. They want feedback. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's fucking. I can't wait.
I can't wait either, dude.
Wait, man, I'm so excited.
Yep. Okay, so that's it for the news. And now moving into our topic for the week. Not entirely sure where this is going, but mostly we're talking about...
We don't really have a direction with this one, but we'll figure it out.
Just not a precise thing, but mostly what we're going over is an interview with a narrative designer from Machine Games. His name is Tommy Tordsson Bjork.
Yeah, I read some of this story. I didn't read his whole interview.
Okay,
but I kind of saw what they
extrapolated
from it. Yeah,
yeah. So yeah, he's a narrative designer at Machine Games, and if you don't know, Machine Games is the studio behind Wolfenstein, The New Order, The Old Blood, and now the new Colossus. And he brings up some interesting points. So the subject of this interview was sort of playing on what the hot topic is right now, is microtransactions, loot boxes, everything being pushed into a fucking online only.
Yeah, killing single player games pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the headline reads, "Adding multiplayer would dilute Wolfenstein's storytelling." And we pulled this, by the way, from gamesindustry.biz. That's where the interview's from. But he brings up some interesting points as to why. And there was, it's right here. He says, quote, "The only way we can create these super immersive narrative experiences is if we can solely focus on the single player. Having a multiplayer component in this work process would just dilute it all. That's the danger if you try to do two things at once." And I think that's a mouthful.
It makes total sense, though.
Yeah, right.
I think it can be pulled off.
Oh, definitely.
Naughty Dog did it with Uncharted 2. That was the first one to have a multiplayer component in it, and it was a good multiplayer.
Yeah.
Great even. Some people loved the shit out of it, and the story didn't suffer at all.
No.
But I think
Uncharted 2 is still probably my favorite.
I like 3.
Yeah.
I think 4 is my favorite, though.
4
Just
is
because
pretty
fucking
good,
pirates.
too.
I fucking love pirates, man.
Yeah, true.
But
yeah, they did pull it off, though, for sure.
But yeah, for these guys, like, they wanted to tell a fucking cool story. New Order was an awesome story in itself. One of the best campaigns in a first-person shooter I played.
Easily.
It's a long game, too. And I played it on...
Yeah.
What was it? Nightmare mode? I think we determined.
I think it's called Nightmare, the hardest difficulty. Yeah.
I think that might be why I can't remember a lot of the story, is because I was just in certain levels.
Stuck.
Yeah, stuck over and over, just memorizing guy positions, so I could get through it.
Yeah. Oh, that's definitely a thing that can happen. If you repeat something enough, it'll just become like...
Yeah, I'm just like, fuck the story. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
We had to watch a recap on it earlier, because I literally... It was three years ago when I played it, so...
No, it was long, too. I played it on normal, and
it's a lot of bottles of vodka.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it took me a good, 15 or 16 hours.
Yeah.
Something like that. Maybe a little less, but...
I know. I think it's a good, almost 20-hour campaign.
Yeah.
I remember it being really long.
Yeah, it's not short. But yeah, I'll link the interview in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. But he really, just reinforces this point that, they're developers that are passionate about storytelling.
Right.
And I think that's good.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think it's very good.
Fuck yeah, Machine Games. That's why I'm buying this game on Friday.
Yeah. But it's just, I don't know. I feel this is important to reinforce because there's so much stuff, new things in gaming culture that don't want to... I know it's like a buzzword, immersion, but I personally like that word. I think if you can say a game is immersive, then that's definitely a good thing.
Immersion's good.
Yeah.
I like that word.
For sure.
You know a word I don't like? Hype.
Okay.
Fuck that word.
Yeah.
Stop using it for everything.
Yeah.
Can't be used for everything. It's not hyped, overhyped. Shut the fuck up. Fucking hate that word, Danny.
Is it just the sound of the word?
I don't know why I hate that. I think it's just because I've seen it on just everywhere. Oh, it's hyped. That game's hyped. It's overhyped.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Destiny 2 is overhyped. Bitch, that game's already been out. You can't hype up a game that's already been out.
Yeah.
You got hopes for that game.
Yeah. Replace that Y with an O.
Yeah. Something else. It's not hype. Motherfucker.
It's based on hope.
Fucking go off on a tangent on that bullshit word.
Yeah.
I got some other words I don't like too.
No, I hear you for sure. That sort of plays into what I wanted to bring up is this whole, the culture of streamers and even YouTubers to some extent.
I don't get that shit either.
Yeah, I don't necessarily either. I watch some of it just to try to gauge what other people are thinking of certain things, right? And I'm not bashing streamers or anything, but
you guys are fucking lowly scum. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But a good example was after I finished Hellblade. Right?
Okay.
I came out of that game and I was like, holy shit, dude.
What the fuck?
That was...
What a ride!
Yeah. That was more than a game to me.
Yeah.
Right? And so I went on Twitch and I can't remember who I was watching. And again, I'm not talking shit because if you play games a certain way, you play games that way. But this streamer was just running through the game and skipping cutscenes,
And this is right after the game came out.
Yeah,
right?
Because I beat it 2 days, or I think it was the next day I had it beat.
Okay.
Right? And so, yeah, after a little while, I went on there, and he's just, running through the game.
Like a fucking maniac.
And not allowing himself to, be immersed in the game. And
what are you doing?
Yeah, and I don't want... that's why I say, if you play games a certain way, then fine.
See, I
that's
think
your
why
choice.
I can't watch people play games.
Yeah.
Because I don't have... games are meant to be controlled.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be controlling that bitch. I can't stand watching somebody play because you're just fuck, dude, when they fail and they keep failing, you're fucking give me the control. I can fucking beat this.
Yeah,
That would drive me fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah.
I remember when I was little playing Nintendo NES, and my aunt would play. And we would play fucking Super Mario Brothers, and she'd play, and she'd move her whole arms when he'd go to jump.
Yeah.
Trying to, you ever seen somebody play that? You just kind of want to just get up and smack him in the head. Granted, I'm 8 or some shit at this time. You know?
Yeah. Like,
what are you doing, dude? That's not going to help you jump farther.
Yeah. No, it frustrates me too. I watched that for like a minute or two. And I was like, okay, this guy, he's not going to appreciate the game at all because he's playing it like it's an online shooter. Mm-hmm. You know?
You're just trying to get literally to the next fucking thing. Like the cutscenes are important in a game like that.
Yeah,
like,
and that's what I'm talking about.
Metal Gear Solid, like in those games, there's a dog fucking losing his shit out there.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
We're being robbed again.
Yeah.
We get robbed a lot here.
Yeah. Like the Metal Gear Solid games, like I liked 5. 5 was awesome to play. And from a gameplay perspective, and just visually, it was fucking awesome too. Mm-hmm. But like the story, the way that was set up just wasn't Metal Gear to me. Like every game before that, like you would play for like 15, 20 minutes, and you'd get this like fucking crazy and long cutscene, pretty much like a movie.
Right.
And then that's why I played those games, because it was a huge movie with like a few interactive parts, you know, like cool ass interactive parts, you know, like fight this boss. Mm-hmm. And it was just cool shit like that. So you can get like real immersed in it because you're just building to that next big story arc. You're like, oh shit, you know, and some shit goes down.
Right.
You know, like why did you just run through a fucking game like that? Like,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's bizarre.
If that, like I guess I'll repeat it again. Like, you know, I don't want to bash anybody, but it is strange to me. Like, how do you run through games?
Like, I check every nook and cranny when I'm playing a game. Like, look around, read the shit.
Yeah, like,
you know, like if I've been through the game 2 or 3 times, you know, and I'm playing it again, like over again, I'm like, I know there's fucking nothing over there. I've been over there 4 times already. Mm-hmm. But you check it twice.
Yeah,
every time you play.
I do that a lot, dude. I do that a lot with like getting my direction down, like knowing where I'm at, especially in games like Dark Souls that don't have a map. Yeah, you know, or like.
See, I like games like that too, where you're like, you got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Build your own map in your head.
Yeah, and I'll
remember that shit.
Yeah, I'll backtrack multiple
It's exciting
times.
when you start figuring it out. You're like, I fucking know where I am now.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, when people play through a game like they're playing Call of Duty online, it's like, well, of course you don't think that single-player games are good and worth your money.
Yeah.
Because you're not allowing it to be good for you. So... I don't know.
So, well, some people, I think, it's just like, it's like the ADHD of fucking this generation now, man. They just can't
sit down.
They just need that, like, a fucking, everything has to be happening, like, quick as fuck.
Yeah. Which, I'm like, if that's what they like, then that's cool. But I do like that developers are still out there who are making these good single-player experiences.
Machine Games, Bethesda's publishing. A lot of them, right? You're going to mention?
Yeah, I have a list, actually, because that's what I wanted to bring up about this sort of single-player topic we're on, is that Bethesda, in my opinion, is one of the best developers and publishers, mostly a publisher, for single-player games. So in this interview with the narrative designer of Wolfenstein... Where the hell am I at here? Says something like in the last 3.5 years, they've released 9 games that are pretty much completely single player experiences, right?
Right.
So I pulled up a list, and if we start with Wolfenstein: The New Order, there's like 10 games that they've released. So we got Wolfenstein: The New Order, The Evil Within, Wolfenstein: The Old Blood, which is a standalone game.
Yeah.
What else? Let's see. Fallout 4, Doom, Dishonored 2.
Doom had multiplayer, but it was still heavily focused, I think, on the single player.
Like it was definitely...
And that was an awesome fucking single-player campaign as well.
Oh, yeah.
You beat that too, right?
Oh, fuck yeah, I did, dude. I loved that game.
Killing demons is always fun.
Yeah. It was just like... It was totally visceral.
What's the guy? Doom Guy, dude. That's his name. Right?
Doom Guy?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Call him Doom Guy, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
Yep. Doom Guy. So yeah, Dishonored 2, The Elder Scrolls Legends. I mean, that was a card game. It wasn't a huge deal for him. Prey, The Evil Within 2, and now Wolfenstein 2 this Friday.
I never played Prey.
I really want to play Prey.
Did you buy it?
There was a demo for it like a week or two before it dropped, and I downloaded it because I was like, oh, it looks cool. Yeah. And it was cool.
Yeah, it looked cool.
It was really good, dude.
Fucking little alien hiding as a coffee cup. Sounds scary as shit.
Yeah.
I drink coffee.
Yeah, dude. It gave me
an alien after I take a sip of coffee.
It gave me BioShock 1 vibes. Yeah.
BioShock 1 was really good.
Yeah, something about it.
Took me fucking years to play that game, but I finally played it.
Yeah, that was the first time you played that was with the collection, right?
Yeah. I actually finished it. Well, I actually finished it. I played it. I've started it multiple times.
Okay.
I started on PC. I started on PS3, and then just never beat it. Just too many damn games coming out, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you get sucked into a fucking game hole of some multiplayer game, Call of Duty or something. Mm-hmm. And if you have a friend or two to play with, that shit's fun as shit. But
it is.
I do enjoy a story every once in a while.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
That's what I like.
Yeah, I actually prefer stories.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I am pretty good at shooting people in the face online too. So I mean.
Yeah. No, you are good at.
If I'm doing that, it's entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah.
But tell me a fucking story.
Yeah. Well, like Call of Duty World War II, I'm still gonna get that game.
Oh, I'm excited for that game.
Yeah.
I think the campaign will be. All the campaigns have always been good or great. In those games.
I agree. But yeah, to jump in and play with your friends, like I'll play it with you.
Yeah.
And some other friends I'm
sure Ryan will get that one. I'm hoping that we'll get him. Because his son loves the online shooter games too.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure he's fucking good at them. He's like 9 or 10 or some shit. Yeah. So he's got that Twitch shit going on.
Yeah.
He's the people that watch streamers.
He's reacting before he should be reacting.
Yeah. See, I just try to figure out how people play. Mm-hmm. That's how I do get at shooters. It's like I'm like, this is what I would do. This is what I would do. So I guarantee somebody else is going to be doing that too. So you just when you go that way, you're like, there's probably going to be at least one other person going this way.
Oh, is that your trick?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just kind of figure out what I'm going to do. Like instead of if you watch, most of the time people will always head in the same direction. When they die, they'll keep heading back that direction.
That's true.
So you got to stop yourself and go the other way. Mm-hmm.
Catch them off guard.
Yeah, as soon as you start going that way and getting around people, sometimes you'll get up behind them and you can kill everybody. Mm-hmm. And that shit's fucking awesome.
Yeah. No, it is weird though. You are good at multiplayer games.
And then usually if you get outshot, I usually just chalk it up to being that person's probably younger than me and can react faster than I can. Because I'm fucking old.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit.
Just admit that they're maybe a little bit better than you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I always thought that was strange. Like for me, it takes me time to get better at a multiplayer game. Yeah. Like when we were playing Destiny 2, you notice like it was always you and I at the top of our team. And I got better. You remember you came over that one day and I was sucking dicks at the Crucible, right? So it takes me a minute, but you're just like instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of it's also map memorization, remembering where fucking the maps are going to lead you and like the lines of fire, like where you can hide and where you can see. Mm-hmm. Like how far you can see, how far your gun will shoot before it's just not effective.
Right.
And I usually use assault rifles because they shoot fast. Mm-hmm. And I can usually hold them right where I want them to shoot,
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you always like the ARs in games.
Yeah, I just love machine guns, dude. I want a fucking machine gun so bad, dude.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, shit, here we are talking about multiplayer games.
Yeah.
They are fun.
I do love them, dude, but I'll prefer a story game any day of the week. Like, I'm so excied for Wolfenstein 2.
I am too.
I can't fucking wait to kill some Nazis and see what BJ's up to. We had to watch the end again because we had to watch that, what is it, like 8 minutes?
Yeah.
Recap the whole game?
Yeah, we watched an 8-minute video of recapping the story.
That's a pretty good recap, too. Mm-hmm. That guy did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
And then, he gets pretty fucked up at the end. I see why people were like,
people thought he was dead.
Yeah, why there was speculation he was dead. I didn't remember any of that fucking shit. Mm-hmm. And we're watching it, I was like, oh, yeah. Shit.
Yeah. But he's obviously not
BJ
dead.
fucking Blazkowicz. He can't fucking die.
But that was another thing too that video reminded me of is like why I love single player games so much that are good is like when we were sitting there watching the video, we were like, oh, I remember that part. That part was fucked up, dude. Like in the New Order, there's a part where you have to pick one of your comrades to be pretty brutally murdered right in front of you.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
So you're in game and you're like, that's a meaningful scene in a game. Yeah. It's not just this, mindless multiplayer.
And then it comes back to bite you in the ass in the end game too, which was fucking pretty cool.
Yeah, and that's what leads to that other moment that was just insane. So,
such a good game.
I'm very excited. I'm so excited to play it.
Some of the storytelling fucking people do, it's fucking awesome. And then the companies get involved and they just shit on it like Visceral Games.
Yep.
Like, oh wait, fuck, we can't make enough money off this? Fuck it, scrap the whole project.
Yeah. I can't imagine. That's what's strange to me too. Is like, and I've said this before, is that it always just feels like greed. Because that's how games were for a really long time. Like, there's been multiplayer games for a long time, but there were always your narrative story games.
Do you remember back in the day, Call of Duty's multiplayer packs or map packs were, I think, $10?
Yeah.
And then they went up to 15.
Yeah.
Like 15, like $5 whole extra to create some maps.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, I'll do that.
And they're using the same assets.
Yeah, bitch, I'll do that for free, dude. Just give me the tools to make the maps, and I'll make you some fucking cool maps.
Right? Yeah.
Fucking charge me anything.
Yeah, man. I do remember those days. Yeah. I remember like.
And then Battlefields on like DLC ended up becoming $50, like almost the full price of the fucking game itself.
Yeah.
Granted, they add some shit in there. There's a lot of big maps in Battlefield, but like Call of Duty's maps were always real small.
Yeah.
Like, and some of them sucked.
A lot of them suck.
Like, usually one out of the 4 they'd give you would be good.
Yeah. That's why they repeat the maps so many times over so many games.
Yeah.
Like, what's the fucking Nuketown?
That fucking map is in every goddamn Call of Duty. And then it becomes a pre-order bonus.
Yeah.
Or
a DLC or fucking whatever it is.
You have to pre-order the game to get the map, and then which creates a problem because then only some of those people have that map, so you can't like just throw it in the rotation. So you have to have like a section that's Nuketown only. Mm-hmm. So you're just fucking only playing in that map over and over again, which happens a lot in first-person shooter games. Is like one wet map will become the map. Mm-hmm. Like if you play Battlefield 4, it's Siege of Shanghai.
Which one's that?
It's the city level that's kind of like a U. The one base starts over here. The one base starts over here. There's the huge tower in the
skyscraper
middle. The skyscraper that can be destroyed and falls down.
That is the map.
That's the map, dude. Like, if you start, there's bunch of servers with just that map in the rotation. Yeah. That's it.
Because people are like, oh, their other ones suck.
Gamers are fucking weird, dude. Like,
right?
It's like, fuck, dude, you just get stuck on one thing, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you just learn that one map, like, so good. You're like, oh, I can hide over here in this corner and at least get 10 kills because it takes that long for somebody to realize where you're at. It's like, that's not fun anymore. Like,
no. Yeah, I like.
I also don't camp a lot in games.
No.
Like, it is a good strategy. It'll work. Mm-hmm. Usually I'll do it like after I've killed like 10 or 12 people in a row, and then I'll like start to hide. I'm like, oh fuck, dude, I don't want to fucking get killed, because then you're just like, oh, it's a game.
Yeah.
Because they're all coming after you. All those people you killed are hunting you at that point. They're like fucking pissed. Like, this guy's killed me fucking 4 times.
Yeah.
So then it becomes a game of like hide and seek. Who's going to kill who first?
Yeah. But I've never found camping to be very fun.
I don't either.
Like, I've never really done it. I'm like, this is a thing people do. They just sit here in the corner. Especially in like some of the older Call of Duty games, like Modern Warfare 2, where it was, I think, a little bit more viable to camp in the corner with a fucking shotgun. I tried it a couple of times and I was like,
just waiting.
This is fucking stupid. I'm not even playing the game.
There eating Doritos, just chilling, waiting for some guy to come in, just finger on the trigger, pointing at the door.
Yeah.
Like, cool. Oh, got him.
Yeah, exactly. So,
got off a tangent on multiplayer, but
that's okay.
I do enjoy it.
Yeah, no, we definitely do enjoy it, but I think that's why I like this pushback.
Yeah,
we're seeing, even like IGN.
I like how he
has seen a little pushback when it came to Visceral, and they were like, "Do we really need to make it another fucking Destiny?"
Yeah,
I'm like, "Good, say something."
Yeah,
we need to keep these games because if no one said anything, that's all games would ever be.
I hope EA has a good plan for this shit, because 1313 was another badass Star Wars. I just want a good story Star Wars game, man. Like,
right. Oh, 1313, yeah.
Yeah, 1313 was the game made by LucasArts that got canceled after Disney bought LucasArts.
And they had like some trailers too, didn't they?
Oh yeah, the game looked pretty far along. It was a third-person like shooter, like story-based game. It looked like taking place in like the bowels of I think Coruscant. Like Coruscant's a huge fucking city planet. Like the entire planet's pretty much a city. And then there's like the lower levels, and like that's what 1313 was like a slum district. And you played as a bounty hunter. And then there was rumors, I think, that came out later that you were actually Boba Fett in the game. There's gonna be a Boba Fett game. Like, it got fucking canceled, and then kind of visceral, it was like I thought they're gonna be the new like story game, for in the Star Wars universe.
It's exactly what it was supposed to be.
And then just
bye.
She gone.
Yeah.
She gone.
It's sad.
And then just came out. Did you read that? Star Wars Battlefront 2? Yeah, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Jeez, fucking brain fart. The campaign's only 5 to 7 hours long.
I did see that.
Yeah.
I was thinking about mentioning it today.
Disappointing, mad. You care?
If it's good.
Yeah, I fucking hope it's good.
If it's good.
I don't care if it's good. I mean, I'm kind of like, oh, that's cool, because I wanted to play with my brother, and that's like a reasonable amount of time. We can probably get through the whole thing, before
right,
he leaves,
yeah.
while he's up here for Thanksgiving and shit.
Uh-huh.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
It's like 20 hours or something. There's no way, we're going to have 20 hours to fucking play that shit.
Right.
Unless we just don't sleep one night, which I think we did that when we were playing Gran Turismo.
Oh, really?
We were just up real late, yeah. Drinking and driving legally.
Yeah, I wasn't too upset. I wasn't too upset about it. I was like, 5 to 7. Like, I don't know, man. Hellblade was... It took me like 9 hours, I think. But I took my fucking time with that game. So I could have easily...
I still missed Warstones and that fucking shit, and I had to go through
Oh, yeah, me too. Me too, yeah. And I still took my time with it,
It took me a while to figure out that it was keeping track of them. I wish I would have noticed that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd been like, oh, fuck, I missed one.
Yeah, but no, that game's like... That's a 5 to 7 hour campaign, I'd say, like at least by their standards.
Yeah, it's quick.
Yeah,
and that run through it, it's quicker than that.
Yeah, and that was one of my game of the years.
You can't skip the cutscenes in that game either.
In Hellblade?
Yeah.
You can't?
I don't think so. Or at least you couldn't when I played it.
Oh. Okay, maybe you can't.
Wait.
I was just thinking about what I was talking about earlier with that Twitch streamer.
I could be wrong on that. I don't remember.
Who was skipping him?
Yeah.
Maybe he was just like
maybe he was skipping.
Talking or something. Maybe he wasn't actually skipping him. But either way, no. I don't give a shit. As long as it's good.
I don't remember, dude.
I don't think he could. I think you're right.
Maybe he's just editing him out? Or is he streaming it?
He was streaming it. That's why I say I could have been wrong. He could have just been talking or something. He was like disengaged one way or another.
Just wasn't really paying attention to what the fuck was going on.
So you may be right.
See, I never get how streamers do that shit either, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't like talk and play a video game.
Yeah, me either, man.
Fuck you, dude. I'm like playing a video game.
Yeah, that's why we're making these videos for later. I guess
maybe if I fucking like was playing The Witcher for like the 6th time and I just know what's going on.
Yeah.
And I could just sit there and like laugh and mock the funny shit that happens in that game.
See, and that's a whole other theory I've got. Not even really a theory, but like the reason why people have to make them these streamable games. Like Destiny is such a big streaming game because you don't have to fucking pay attention to anything while you're playing it.
Yeah.
And you got a couple thousand people watching you. You can just talk to them the whole time.
Yeah.
Which is fine, if that's what people want, but why does every game need to be that?
Streamable.
Like Skull and Bones.
There was a company that actually said they wanted to make more of a streamable type game or something.
Skull and Bones.
Was it Skull and Bones?
Yeah.
Is that the pirate one?
Yeah. They flat out came out and said something like that. We covered it on the show at one point where they were like, yeah, we want it to be, like if you're streaming it and you have something fun happen, then you can share that. I'm like, fuck.
No, man, give me a pirate fucking story, you fucking
think I want
bastards.
Yeah. But there is an audience for that, but yeah, still. It's like, dude,
cool. Have that built on like the back end of the fucking game and have a fucking pirate tale on the front end. Like,
yeah.
Give me a fucking cool pirate story. Like Black Flag, but straight up pirates.
Mm-hmm. With some character depth and some good stories and
throwing some RPG mechanics, and
yeah, which Ubisoft is totally capable of doing.
Oh yeah.
Like South Park has a great story. And granted those are established characters,
they were
but
jumping on that fucking games as service dick for a minute there.
Yeah. I hope they jump off of it soon.
I hope they fucking abandon that fucking ship.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully. Yeah. Well,
we got Far Cry coming out early next year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Isn't that this year? Or is that quarter one of
it's
2018?
Q1. I think it's February of next year.
Oh, okay.
Which, fuck yeah, I'm excited for that game.
Me too.
I'm fucking super excited.
I like the Far Cry
kill
series.
Fucking crazy religious nutbags in Montana, right? It's in Montana.
Yeah, it's a fictional town in Montana.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
That's cool. Still in America with crazy fucking lunatic religious people. It's gonna be fun as shit.
Oh yeah, the premise is really exciting to me. Like Far Cry 4, I never finished that one, but it was fun and the setting was cool. But this one,
the villain could have been so much better in 4, but he was still pretty fucking cool. You just never see him. That's what the problem was. Mm-hmm. Like he's always talking to you over the radio and shit, but you never like really talk to him too much.
Oh really?
Yeah, not like how. What's
Voss?
Yeah, Vaz in 3.
Voss? Vaz?
Voss? Something like that. VAA.
Voss?
Z, I think is what it was.
Jesus. I should know this, but well, yeah, I was following him up too, and he was a great villain.
Yeah, he was an awesome villain. But you encounter him, a few times, throughout the story. And like in 4, you don't really see that guy very often. Is it Pagan Min?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
What pink suit?
Yeah, voiced by I think Troy Baker, who voices pretty much everybody in video games. So
yeah, yeah, I forget his name. I know you see him in the beginning of the game, and
and you can just sit there and beat the game.
Oh yeah, huh? And that was on purpose, wasn't it?
Yeah. He's like, wait here. He tells you to wait there, and like you can get up and like break loose and get out, and that's how you start the game. Or you can just sit there and wait, and he'll come back and he'll be like, oh, thanks for waiting, and the credits will roll.
That's it.
Yeah,
he doesn't like shoot you or let you free or anything.
That's like literally just how it ends. He's like, I'm glad we could come to this understanding, and fucking the game just ends.
I thought it was more of a glitch for some reation.
No, it was deliberate.
Okay,
like you had to wait for a significant amount of time. Like we're like people just a video game player's not going to wait that long.
Right, right.
Like I think somebody probably discovered it because they like went to take a piss or eat or something and just forgot to pause it.
Yeah.
And they came back and the credits are rolling.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck?
It's over? That was it?
How the fuck that happened? So they probably did it again and just waited.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it just, probably played out the cutscene. Mm-hmm. That's a pretty cool little fucking Easter egg.
Yeah, I like little shit like that.
I love the Far Cry games, man. That's something Ubisoft does right. All of them have been really good.
Yeah, yeah. Whatever they're doing for that.
Two, I didn't really like 2 too much.
I never played 2. 3 was the first one I ever played.
2, I just didn't like the setting, dude. Africa's boring ass.
Oh yeah,
setting,
it's desert Africa, right?
I fucking hate deserts, dude. That's one thing that I didn't like about Metal Gear 5.
Yeah,
desert. It's just kind of.
They keep it interesting with the gameplay, but the environments are boring to look at for sure. It's a good thing the game is so fun to play.
Yeah, like Far Cry 3, you're like this tropical island. You get to eat mushrooms, trip balls in a cave.
Yeah.
That game's fucking cool.
When you first get that wingsuit too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
God damn, that was so much fun. I played that on my PC too, so it was like
good.
Yeah. Yeah. Even years ago. That was like 3-4 years ago.
They still look really good. Fun fucking games.
Oh yeah.
Get eaten by a shark. That's always fucking fucked up when that happens for the first time.
I get eaten by everything.
Yeah, at least
just
once.
To see what happens. Yeah.
Watch the video play out. You're like, oh shit, fucking dead as fuck.
Yeah. All right. Well,
on, man.
You got anything else?
No. Good on Machine Games. I'm buying that shit on Friday.
Yep.
It's like Halloween party fucking weekend pretty much. So hopefully I get to play it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it as much as I can.
Yeah.
And we're gonna talk about it next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah. Talk all about it.
Yeah. Might not be our topic, but we'll definitely go into it on games we're playing, because that's what I'm going to be playing.
All right. Well, that's all we got for you guys.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for watching. Leave a like or a comment. Leave a dislike if you don't like us.
Questions?
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah. If you don't like us, why are you watching? Why are you even here? Why are you going to fucking dislike it?
It's the same thing as a like.
Do you dislike? Is it?
Uh-huh. It's just all metrics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't make a difference.
Fuck it. Dislike us all you want. Shit, dude. Fuck it. It's still a view, bitch.
Yeah. No, I never like or dislike anything. If I really like something, I'll like it.
Yeah.
If I really hate something or
I'll stop watching.
Yeah. I'll just be like, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I
move on with my life.
Take the time to fucking dislike it.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yep. Peace out.
Bye-bye.